And we are back. What do I think about snooze? It's pretty disgusting stuff, Zarfos. Although if someone wants to do it, feel free to do it. Nice cook. It's all probably your fault. It is probably your fault, Judaviden. Also, hello. Snooze is basically... What would you say? It is chewing tobacco? Well, no, not exactly. But yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's a good part about that skog, but also, especially some younger guys who use the stuff and spit out the snooze on the ground or something. It's really disgusting. But if you actually properly take care of your snooze after using it, then it's just fine, and definitely better than smoking, and doesn't bother the other people near you. Personally, I cannot stand the smell of tobacco. I get a headache pretty much instantly, and I really hate my neighbors because they smoke, and smoke on the balcony, and if I keep the balcony door open, the smoke comes into my apartment, and it's annoying, especially during the summer when it's hot and you wanna keep the balcony door open to get some air, and some idiot just goes to the smoke on the balcony there. No, it has some other stuff mixed in. It's also not so good for your health. Surprisingly. Oh yeah, that happens here. I mean, with the chewing, not the chewing, well, the snooze. You can get a mouth cancer as well from that stuff. You love the fresh smell of tobacco smoke. Yeah, my parents also smoke or smoked, and my mother actually gave up smoking like less than a year ago. Is it a year? It's already a year ago or something. Whenever my sister got her kid, my mother gave up smoking. Oh, I think my sister also gave up smoking at the same time. Or not. Or something like that. I think they both gave up smoking. But yeah, I just cannot really stand the smell. No, Pat Miller, I think you are still alive. Yeah, here you are. Just fine. Tobacco smell outdoors. Yeah. No, not for me. Can get cancer for everything nowadays. Yes, that's true. Especially if you believe the papers. Everything gives you a cancer and kills you. I'm not sure if I've saved for a while. I probably should. Let's do a save here. Yeah, I haven't saved since I started again. Let's do a save. So we don't need to play the mission again. Yeah, probably Skog. I mean, everyone is gonna die in some way. I would rather just enjoy the life and try to not use stuff that makes me happy, even if it's gonna kill me eventually. As long as it doesn't seriously lower my life expectancy. Ouch. Yeah, you are screwed, it seems. Yeah, true, Jidavidan. Also, it kinda depends how much you are smoking or using the stuff, or and all that. Everything in moderation. Doing whatever too much will kill you. So use stuff responsibly. But that is the problem for a lot of people. They don't know their limits, especially Finns and alcohol. Let's see. Let's save again after the turn. It seems most of the crashes have been happening when we are inside this UFO. When we shoot. I don't know what would be the cause for that, but it seems to be always pretty much when I get far enough into the mission to be inside the UFO and then just crash. Let's start from the beginning. Especially on the teleporters there on the second floor. That's been a really crash prone area for some reason. Hey Cow Panda. Cow Panda is kinda strange image in my head at the moment. Too much black and white. It's mixing together. Where's my mission 2 there? Let's get everyone into the building, not the building, but the room there, and then teleport up. Let's get Quack. Sorry, Eric. Eric has been actually pretty good soldier, one of the best on this this run now. A lot of the other really good guys died earlier, so we have been relying on the garbage people, but well, not exactly garbage people, but some other people, and they've been actually getting pretty good now as well. Just need to keep them alive, and that's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to start skipping some UFOs. Have fun at Killemorn's stream, Skog. I'll be probably dropping by myself as well after I'm done with the stream today. In a moment, I guess I may just end after this mission, so we are not gonna get to the final mission today. I need to go to the university tomorrow to do some thesis work again. Execution line. Hey Zapsung. I think we did, Skog. Some of them are really bad, especially when they were just hired rookies. Let me actually do a save here. This is the room. Especially usually when there is a guy around here and I shoot him, that's where the game crashes. But yeah, some of these guys are just worse than stormtroopers. I think we just hired whoever was dumb enough to join the XCOM. Because it is basically a suicide mission. Hey Drum Kitty, how's it going? Yeah, Skog. It's kind of strange in this game. Luckily, it's not only my guys. The aliens are sometimes even more blind. My guys usually hit when they are next to the alien, but the aliens seem to be missing surprisingly much when they just hug my guy. And they also really seem to like the tactic of just rushing next to my dudes and trying to shoot. Which usually doesn't end up too well for them. They usually miss or hit my guy, and even the hit is gonna be resisted, so not that dangerous. Maybe the next time we'll get actually this game done. Not that I... well, I do want to get this game done. I really like the game, but it's kind of starting to drag on with these missions, and I want closure for the game. I want to finally complete the game after trying it so many times, which may not still happen on this run if the last mission is buggy. But anyways, and I just want to get this game done and out of the way, so I can start some new games. Like Project Zomboid is gonna be probably something I try fairly soon. It was gifted to me by Half Dansken recently, and I've been actually wanting to play it quite a lot. Also, my guy just missed 2 times from next spot on this alien. So yeah, I did hire stormtroopers, it seems. Actually quite many of them, it seems. Goddamn blind people. This is one of the most bullshit things about this game as well. Just having to do these door battles where you have no cover and you shoot there. No Cataclysm DDA. I don't know what you mean, Suralak. But hello. Hello, what other games do I play? Hey Dylan Hawks. At the moment I don't seem to play anything else. I play a lot of building management and strategy type games, like the Paradox Grand Strategy games. I like Prison Architect, Rimworld, and all kinds of stuff like that. City builders and those are usually my favorites. So usually I do something like that: strategy games, city builders, other building games, and that kind of stuff, and management games. Let's not use the grenade. See ya, Skog. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress is a good example. I like it a lot. Although I haven't played it in a long time. I wonder what new stuff there is actually in the game now. There's been probably several months of content coming in. Oh yeah. Now that you mention Surlak, I've heard about that game. When I was doing a Dwarf Fortress, someone was telling about that game, and I was gonna check it out, but I kinda forgot to do it. I need to write it down. So it was Cataclysm. There we go. I need to take a look at it. Oh, by the way, have you guys seen the game Depths of Boat Murder? Sorry. Oh, hello. Which is like a adventure game based on the, well, if you know Dwarf Fortress, you know what is Boat Murder. So it's basically a guy who has never played any Dwarf Fortress made this adventure horror survival thingy game about the stories themselves, and it looks actually pretty good. Been thinking about streaming it at some point. It's a free game. Problem with the Dwarf Fortress and similar games and streaming those is that if you really haven't played the game, it's really difficult to know what's going on, and especially with my current viewers, I don't think a lot of them have even seen the game, so it might be kind of difficult for them to watch playing that. I actually started my stream playing Dwarf Fortress for like first 5 months or something. It was mainly Dwarf Fortress and nothing else. And people who followed me during that time definitely know what the game is about, but a lot of you newer viewers probably haven't seen it. So I'm not sure if I wanna torture you guys with that much. You have wasted many hours on Dwarf Fortress and No Moria. Yeah, that's actually one thing I've been considering about doing. Instead of doing Dwarf Fortress, I've been thinking about doing No Moria because it has at least a bit more graphical approach to the game than Dwarf Fortress does. Yeah, I know, prosaic. So did a lot of other people. It was really fun times, and I miss those days. But yeah, No Moria at least has some graphics to the game, so I think that would be easier introduction for people into the game genre than just going immediately into the deep end with the Dwarf Fortress. Although I'm sure that if you explain things well enough, anyone can understand the basic stuff, that what's going on in the Dwarf Fortress. So it's mainly just how you approach the streaming. Memory is great, but when your turn hits certain size, it starts to lag unbearably. That's why I stopped playing. Yeah, fixed dice. That's a problem with every city builder, basically. That's the one issue that haunts pretty much every single city builder game. Even Banished had that issue. It starts to lag a lot when you have a really huge city, like almost 1,000 people or something. Same with the Dwarf Fortress. It is very notorious for that it gets just laggy as hell, 1 FPS or something. It's good to know that Nomori has the same issue. That's how my Dwarf Fortress usually die as well. It just becomes too slow and too boring to wait for anything to be made or built. But the good thing about the streaming games, like, well, this one, any of these XCOM type games, Dwarf Fortress, and all those games, where you can name people from the stream as the dwarfs or the soldiers or anything, I think that makes the games so much more interesting to play and watch for people when you can see how your guy is doing in the game, and you can come back and check. Am I dead? Is my dwarf still alive? How's he doing? And all that stuff. And especially with the Dwarf Fortress, when your guys start to interact with each other, it's kind of strange having people from the stream being married together and all that stuff. It's really fun. And that's how I basically did my Dwarf Fortress streaming. Whenever someone popped into the stream, I just named a dwarf for them and watch you die. Yes, that too, Pat Milad. And it works really well with the Dwarf Fortress because you have easily 100 plus dwarfs to name, and you can have all of the guys running at the same time, and it's really fun. Like in the previous Fortress that was streaming, Wes was the king of the dwarves. And all kinds of fun stuff. And also, a really fun thing about games like that is that they don't really have a story at all, but the stuff that happens in the game creates the story. Have you seen the buffs? Was there some kind of patch for it, Kari? With some new stuff? Ow. Stop shooting, please. I think we should need to kill this guy first. Yes. What did they change? what kind of buffs there were, Kari? Also, if you have a link, could you throw the link? Everyone is getting just a bit shot. They made a bit of boo-boo. Each Doctor Bites do my crit damage. Each one is hitting... Oh, yeah, that sounds good, Kari. Not overpowered at all, no. 11 million damage each. No, just fine. Come on, can you die already? Apparently not. That's actually the leader of the ship. He doesn't look like the leader, but he is the leader. Thank you. $250,000. That's pretty good. Good payment for the mission. Also, everyone got some really nice upgrades. Commander, Mining Miner, and Major on Heris, and Key Reaper. Nice. Oh, Crusaders got a total overhaul. Interesting. Although I also thought that a lot of Crusader stuff was kind of meh.